He's primarily been working at center throughout camp.
First down and 5, and Marks bounces off a tackle. Still going, touchdown Texans. What a good, strong run for the second-year. Play action from Mendoza, and he comes back over the middle, and he's picked off. Woodez, the rookie. Mendoza trying to track him down and cannot. Pick 6 for the Texans and the rookie.
Really a great year for everyone.
Mendoza keeps. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Wrestled to the ground by Caden McDonald. The second-round pick.
Devian Clowney was first here in Houston, but what is it like having him in the locker room with you now?
It's been so much fun having OG in the locker room. He brings us that.
Able to run routes, what he does after he catches the football. They can line him up anywhere, and getting him healthy this year was big.
Agunbowale is going to take it down inside the 10, and touchdown. And O'Connell is going to get pushed from behind.
A little tush push.
Well, the clock is continuing to run, and it's a touchdown.
Yeah, that was the issue. If you go with that, you got to get it across the goal line. Have been played on ESPN, and it'll be a big night.
Here's a pick, and that's it. Intercepted by Devin Lafayette. And this comeback and win for Clint Kubiak. It's his first win as a head coach in the NFL. I know.
On first down, good time. It runs out for Lance, and now show off the wheels. A lot of space for Lance inside the 20 and down to the 6. The first big play for this Chargers offense has them set up first and goal. First 2 seasons, missed all of last year. McCormick, patience, staying up for the touchdown. And the first pay dirt of the night belongs to San Francisco and Sincere McCormick, the third-year man out of UTSA. Showcased, Cowing from the 16. Trying to get to the edge and does. Gets a block. Now down the sideline. Keeps his footing across the 40. Cowing with one to beat, and he does! He's going to go! Jacob Cowing, house call, touchdown Niners. 84 yards.
Going to be a big up on that, especially with his style. So I'm looking to capitalize off of that this year.
And he is the good luck charm. Junior Colson with the pick 6 of 15 yards, and the Chargers finally get in the end zone.
You never know who you might impress if you can make a play or two.
3rd and 6. Martinez gets away, and Martinez nearly walks in. Touchdown Niners. Flag is down.
It's going to be holding against the Chargers. Touchdown will stand.
Ozier and Ross are back to receive this kick. And it will be Devontae Ross trying to show off his speed. He won't get a chance. He loses the football. 49ers looked like they might have pounced on it, and they did.
Right here, you can't stop. Ball gets punched out. Niner ball at the 20.
It was Nick Martin who dislodged it, and Daryl Hodge was right there to scoop it up. Martinez, drop, step up. A fastball for a touchdown. Jordan Watkins, the open man.
Now Watkins had a big day last week against Tennessee. Watch the post route, right side of the screen. Real sharp route, and you cannot throw a better ball than Martinez throws right here. Tight spiral, right to the face mask.
Uyunglele, deep drop. Wide open over the middle, and he's got his man. Completion inside the 10, and then some. What an effort.
He was not touched.
Jerron Bradley.
At the 13-yard line, Smith rolling, throwing, open man right there. It's going to be Jelani Woods, and Jelani Woods gets in for a touchdown. After a 3 and out, it's Howard. Being pressured, and he's gotten there and down. And that's David Bailey, who was brought in
last week, and he is looking to add on on to that. You see the batted pass there, and I'm sure Derek Harmon saying, I'm not used to tackling the ball carrier, or at least the
guys to go along with the other guys that have a tight end. It's Howard, and he throws that right into traffic there, and it's Andre Cisco who makes the interception, and that is a return that will take the Steelers away from getting any points and set up the Jets. And Andre Cisco, 3rd and 5, a big one now for Howard. Puts that one intended for Roman Wilson. Flags fly, and that is intercepted by Sam. 7-0. Haller again looking, good coverage down the field. He's being pursued. He throws it down the field, has a receiver there, and it's going to be Lake McCree, the tight end. Did he get his feet down? Yes, he did, and that's the biggest play of the night for the Steelers on offense here. 3rd down and 4. Under 25 seconds left in this game now. Pressure. He stands up, faces, delivers, and it's ruled a catch over there. That's Isaiah Winstead again.
For a gain of about 4. Brian Thomas Jr. Brian with a Y. The defensive Brian Thomas. Not the guy we just talked to.
Yeah.
And there's DJ Dallas charging up the middle for the first down. He's to the 35-yard. Did he lose it? If he did, it would be the second turnover for the Jaguars this evening. And Cam Gill, which... We're back to Jacksonville after this on the Jaguars Television Network, presented by UF Health.
Does alert. Pickett to the end zone. And Rock Taylor brings it in. Giddy up. An Xavier Legette approved touchdown celebration.
That is an outstanding throw. Kenny gives him a chance, right?
Yes, he does.
DB does not have his eyes to the quarterback. Gives him a chance. But what does he do, Steve? It's laid hands.
Laid hands, does a great job. Everybody's fighting. Keeps his hands engaged. Kenny does a great job. Moves to safety as well. Whew. And Smitty, his reputation at Memphis was as a contested catch guy. That's a great job. 6'3", 215. Great job.
More play action. Love off the back foot, waiting for Christian Watson to come across, and he is belted out of bounds. And I mean belted by Pat Surtain.
We could hear that all the way up here.
And they do. It's picked up nicely. Nick sends it across the middle and is caught. Jalen Waddle, his first catch as a member of the Denver Broncos, and it's good for 30 yards in the first down. Protection was great. Nick's on the money to Waddle, and Broncos country hoping to see that combination for years to come. Red zone for the Broncos. Packers rush 4. Nick's right sideline, got a man, it's caught. R.J. Harvey on the wheel. Shotgun snap. Taylor brings it down, throws for the end zone. It is juggled and caught, and one official went to say touchdown. The other said no. It's Will Shepherd, and there'll be a conversation. One official was motioning to put his arms in the air, touchdown. The other official, the back edge of the end zone, was saying no, incomplete. And we need a call on the field, and after further...
Got a great opportunity here, 2 timeouts.
Stidham throws, and it is intercepted.
Entire time, you got to look off the safety. Linebackers, you got to make sure they move their feet a little bit. Stidham throwing a good ball, just a little bit behind Kroll, which allows for Perry to make the...
Little wind, and he's got the aim, and he's cut the ball through. 59-yard field goal by those 3 years, and he just...
So great opportunity for these two guys to show what their coaches what they can do.
Play action, flag down, and Dobbs gets leveled. He loses the football. It's down on the ground, rolling into the end zone, and it's batted around, and it looks like picked up by Washington for a touchdown, Commanders. Washington brings 4. Line holds up. Dobbs on the roll. He sets, throws across his body. It is intercepted. Picked off to midfield by Quan Martin. Pick by Tampa Bay. Play action for Daniels. Under pressure again. He is swallowed up all the way back at the 39-yard line. DJ Wonnum crashed in.
That's a heck of an awareness play from DJ Wonnum on the backside. He's not going to bite on the play action. He finds a little crease there, beats the tight end, and that's what you have to do as a defensive end in this league. If you want to be a big-time player and put a lot of respect on your name, you have to absolutely refuse to be blocked one-on-one by a tight end. That's a matchup that you love. Great recognition there from the quarterback on a third down to force a punt and get the ball back to his offense. He's a guy that's creating a lot of rave reviews. Nice catch.
Good blocking up front, too. Wilson again. The former Boise State Bronco again. 3rd and 3 off the mesh. It is Dobbs. He carves the lane, and he is out of here.
Solid player.
Hartman play action.
Nice.
It's a screen, and it is doused. Absolutely blasted immediately on the catch by Avonte Maddox. Oh, it's 2nd down and 10 off the cutback. It's Sailors, and he will push to the 49. Gain of 9. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Tough run. He has really tremendous vision. I think this play is designed to go outside to the left. He doesn't like what he sees. Put the foot in the ground, get to the backside without making. He saw this pressure from the edge, but he does what he has to do, and man, that's it happens to the best. That happens to the best. But you know what? He slowed him down.
Have it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Meeks gunning down there to make the play, and then all bets are off.
Yeah. Good luck at the bottom of that pile, Jason.
Well, Eric Hunter was
last week. Let's see if somebody can come up with a big play. Nice tackle.
How about that? DJ Reed blows it up. Henry is crushed. Standing backflip into a triple Salchow.
Careful. I don't think coach is going to like that celebration, but it's a heck of a tackle there from DJ Reed right on the edge. Just a little toss play outside. He's going to defeat. Look at this. You got a big deep offensive tackle coming at you. He just ducks his shoulder, gets under the block. You can't cut the big guys anymore, but man, that's a heck of a play. That's called teach tape, Jason. That's called one of those plays where Kelvin Shepard, it's going to be one of the first plays he puts on tomorrow when these guys debrief over this
first half. Call it 3rd and 5. Here comes Moore on the edge. He got there. Derek Moore. The ball is out, and it's picked up by Washington. It is Nicholas Petit-Frere on the ball, but boy, Moore was relentless.
Love it. Just a speed rush, 4-man rush, man coverage. Look at the dip and the rip, getting underneath the offensive tackle again. And you know what I love too? Getting after the football. Don't just be happy getting a sack. Try to get that hand in there and knock that football out. That's a big-time rush there from Moore, man. They're going to love that. What a good series for this defense. This defense is really, man, they've stood out so far in this first half.
2nd down and 8. Kaliakmanis reaches back, goes down the alley. Oh, what a catch! Jaden Bradley reels it in. You're all over it, TJ. That was an arm bar.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get away with that, right? You can't get away with that. You have to find a way to. And it looked like,
Or in play call wise. Kaliakmanis steps up, puts it left side, and it is on target for Antonio Williams, climbing in front of Abney for a Washington first down, gain of 21.
And a little bit of pressure. That's just a really nice contested 50-50 ball over the middle of the field. Going up, strong hands, bringing it down. Pretty good coverage by Keith Abney.
Josh Dobbs, little play action. He will throw it far side, and that is right on target. Tay Martin with the catch. Josh Dobbs, veteran presence, smart guy, Chris. What's your read on what he provides?
Well, he's only been here a couple weeks, and obviously he had a slow start with the interception and the fumble, but to be able to throw this out cup at that deep of an angle to Tay Martin is actually outstanding. Josh is a trusted guy. He's won games in this league. Obviously, we saw
quarterback for this drive. Cunningham in motion. Dobbs scanned, firing, got it first down. Lucky Jackson to the 10, first and goal.
Edge on the front side, didn't get driven out. Forced everything back to his teammates, but at number 50, man, Skylar Gill Howard's going to be a name to watch as we get into the end of preseason here.
And you see how loud it's gotten here, and it affects Washington.
That was a delay of game.
Delay of game on the offense, 16. 5 yard.
I was going to say, during the Aleem McNeil interview, maybe the best sign there, other than him being back and healthy, was he couldn't hear Patty's first question. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, etc.
And just give them some time to make some plays. That time, not what you're looking for, but yeah. Washington offsides.
The motion, love it. Altmaier rolling. Altmaier buying time. He's got a first down. It is Meeks out of bounds, and the Lions move the sticks.
There you go. Nice job by Altmaier, using the legs again. Jackson Meeks probably had a couple options there, but first read wasn't there, second read wasn't there. Okay, what can you do? Use your legs, use your athleticism.
McCarthy takes a high snap, gets away from a blitz. Ooh, a deep one to Ty Felton. Get up there, Ty! Yes! Brings it in at the 12, maybe the 11-yard line. 62 yards. And that will be a gain for him as Tavir Thomas comes on a blitz. Picked up, throw right. Wester cannot bring it in. Hey, Big Citrus, Dominic Orange on the drive.
2-yard try, right hash to finish the first half. Snap spot, and it's good.
You just talked about the athleticism.
Blitz. Oh, sack. Yes. Hey, we got a sack with the general manager in the booth. That's fantastic. The sack goes the way for the Minnesota Vikings.
Kenny Dyson.
Kenny Dyson, yeah, he's new to the squad.
New to the squad.
Kenny Dyson, new to the squad. So with Caleb Banks, just quickly, I was chatting with Brian Flores. Man, it was weeks ago. And, once Banks gets up to speed and the conditioning and everything.
To his right. Looks over the middle. A quick completion. That's been the extremely active Jayshon Jones, and the ball punched out. The Vikings hop on top of it. Anthony Weaver likes it on the sideline.
Great job of stripping the ball out.
How about that? Ethan Burke got a hand in there. It was Higgins that helped out as well. Amani Owawarie hops on top of.
You can read the whole dictionary, but I can feel energy, and you can feel his energy is very pure.
We're minus 2 in the take give.
Turnovers, man. All about the ball. That's number one in our football philosophy.
Yeah, that
not doing
the down marker saying 1st and 10. Call was upheld, and a big gain off of left tackle that could be a house call for the former Colt in Goodson. No flags on the play. 49 yards to the house, and the Falcons are back in front.
Yeah, big gash on our.
Seeing him put on display now with the opportunity he has with the Colts.
Rush looking for the deep ball, and flag comes in. I think it's going to be pass interference. Catch is made regardless. It was Blackman in coverage. Catch made by Chris. 4-man rush. Strand steps in, finds his man right at the first down marker. Strand on the move. Finds his tight end in the flat. That'll to be an impact player. Strand. Throw. Catch made. At the 20. 4-man rush. Strand. Pocket collapses. Finds a way to escape. And first it's 3rd. Strand on the boot. Jones. Race to the end zone. Touchdown.
Chance to see people in different lights, and then when you got somebody like the big man that always just did whatever it takes, when you're in different organizations, it's totally different. It's uncommon. It's not something that's usual.
On the catch, Carter on the tackle, but making the grab is Antoine Wells Jr. all the way down to the.
I always consider it easy because I think if you put in first of all, you have the God-given ability, and once you get past that aspect of things, it comes down to, do you put in the work? Do you do all the stuff that it takes to prepare? And if you prepare for anything in life, it should be easy.
Strand is making it look easy, like his name was Edgerrin James.
NFL running back, so to be able to admire, his craft and his work from afar, and he always mentioned to me, vice.
Sanders in the shotgun, looking left, throwing, completing to Isaiah Bond, who gets pushed out. Shador's going to throw it. Plenty of time. Throws downfield, hits Reinhardt
inside the 30, flips on over inside the 20. It out with Sanders for the third running back role in the game and getting the screen set up nicely. Inside the 20, the 15, and down to the 10. High school in motion. Sanders, plenty of time, back of the end zone. There's Floria for the touchdown.
Great pocket. Watch the protection that Shedeur Sanders gets here. Just calmly settling in the pocket, waiting till his man gets open in the back of the field. A little miscommunication.
Yard crime. We don't like that. Shedeur Sanders on 3rd and long. Delivers a strike. That is Floria again who scored the touch. Sanders looking left. Now to the middle of the field. Ball popped in the air and it is intercepted. It is picked off by the Bills' Damar Hamlin. And that will deny the Browns some points. Quick hitter to the left. That is Hardman. Dances his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think that, Mike has the ability to be one of our more dynamic rushers. And he's probably one of the few guys that we've had that has versatility to rush on the outside.
Beyond just what you see on the field?
Yeah, the room feels good. I talked to a lot of the linemen, and they're doing some really good things on and off the field, but they feel close. They feel like it's coming together, and hopefully they can continue to build that and get some wins on the field.
Crowd did not like that one.
Because it resulted in interception.
Yeah, Gage Larvidan, by the way, listed at 5'8". There is a connection with Macklin. He's got space, and he's going to go the distance. Touchdown for Jamor.
The Giants and the Dolphins 11-yard line. Winston pressured, steps up, has some room, tucks it inside the 10, the 5 to the pylon. He got there, touchdown. And here he is getting the start today. Has time, goes deep for Coleman. He holds it in double coverage. Kevin Coleman Jr. His first NFL action, makes a big play there. Dolphins also have Edwards, Washington Jr. Handoff on 3rd down, and that ball is loose. Fumble. There's a giant under the pile, and I believe New York's got it, and they do. Tracy fell down, fumble, ball is loose. The Dolphins jump on it. We'll wait for the official call, but Jackson Woodard is out of the pile for Miami.
And you're starting to see something there, but there's going to be holes in this team that they're going to have to fill.
Oh, it's Odell Beckham Jr. He likes that. Crowd buzzing, first down.
So they're going to have to fill those holes. But I know when you get in the regular season, I think you're going to be seeing a completely different product than what we've been seeing during the preseason. And there may be 8, 10, 12, 13 players that
Singletary bounces outside. 10-5. He finds the end zone. Touchdown. Giants. 13-yard run for the South Florida native, Devin Singletary.
Well, that's about the 3rd or the 4th time where they, kind of dipped inside.
Hoping I can, get back in there like we did last year.
Yeah, Matthew, it seems like Terrence Ferguson is giving you guys a really exciting moment, just like what we just saw here.
Tyler Scott with a 4th down catch to keep Matthew on the mic. Go ahead, Jordan.
Nice, thanks, T. Scott.
It just really feels like...
Called 3rd down 16. 4-man rush. The throw goes right in. It's picked. Intercepted at midfield. The Rams going to take away with A.Z. Hamilton.
No, they're going to throw it. He's going to do it himself. Oh, nope, he missed. Is it a touchdown? Yes.
It's close. They say they got him out of bounds right now.
They want you to get your money's worth, Bruchis. They don't want to rush you out of here.
They're stretching you out the best they can.
And you said it right. It was supposed to be a pass, turned out to be a run, so they got it both. Ooh, that looks like a touchdown. There it is.
It's now in inches. It's just inches away.
As Sean throws that challenge
I was
flag.
going to say, McVay talks about football.
Drop back game. 3rd down. Stetson's already scrambled for one. Stetson goes in again.
It was just like a really good, fun day for you.
It is truly such a dream. Oh, wow, what a catch.
Rattler. Intercepted. Picked off at the goal line.
Let's go. Run. That's it. We're going home. Bye.
They're cooking with Alex Cook. Touchdown, LA.
That Ty had in there. Little quick hitter just to go ahead and get your quarterback comfortable.
Ball's out. Do the Rams get another takeaway in the red zone?
Let's go.
They did.
Who was that?
That's our guy.
Bailey again.
Wesley Bailey.
He's having a wonderful game.
If it's not him, he's all fired up for it.
Yeah. Who was it?
Great punch.
Oh, great punch. We love a punch out.
We call it the landman punch here.
Oh, he's...
I tell you what. Watch this. Sticks the foot in the ground and goes back up and gets the first down. What a heck of a run. And he was not going to be denied there.
Yeah, but Johnson on 3rd down and 5. They need the 12.
Got him.
Caught. Johnson to throw. Guns it over the middle. That's caught.
Completed first. Clipper goes back. Plenty of time. That's just a heck of a play right there. Wow.
Wow, too easy. Way too easy. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Right down the. What are some of the things that you're trying to get guys rolling with going right now?
Go, Tommy. Yeah, I mean, look, this really gets a goal right here. A big run. He gets going down the field using the athleticism, but it's just been hard. They haven't been able to win the line of scrimmage.
That same route and make it his own.
That's ball.
What a throw and catch.
DeVito with a strike. He had him earlier on the post where he was beating a guy.
You guys like this song? It's one of my playlists for pregame. I can't say I know that. Crew. Motley Crue. I heard of that. Get him on! Jeff, can you name a Motley Crue song that you heard of them? All I know is by Jay-Z.
Jacobs gets tacked on for a personal foul.
A nice screen call right there. Carson Steele going up and over. He's like, hey, I can jump too. Don't doubt me.
That's Saquon Barkley. He's playing the Saquon Barkley video game.
Everybody's playing Madden.
Quick throw to the right. Little slip screen. He's it.
Open field tackling.
It's like taking candy from a baby right there.
Yeah.
Blitz. Oh, he can't have that.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Quick game, you can't hold it. We would always say, look, if it's a quick game, we had double slants there, you got to get rid of
his name because he was doing his job. He goes down with an injury. How about that? Good job by Michael Hastings getting to the sideline, but he loses the ball. That's a fumble.
He ran out of bounds. How did he lose it?
You don't often see plays like that. He ended up about 4 or 5 yards out of bounds, and the ball just stopped. And the good pressure again by the Patriots. Wow. Man to man, and they let a guy touch.
That's the 3rd time tonight. Vacating.
Got it.
Ball game. What a throw. The punter.
Look at the sideline erupt. Patriots players. Drake May loves it. Veterans running down. No
pressure. Got it. Game's over.
We just talked about it. Those defensive linemen wanted to get after the passer, and that's exactly what they did.
One more look.
You can see Tavius Hutchinson on the edge. And that is teamwork right there. Gainer on the other side. He gets pressure inside, so then you try to escape outside, and Hutchins runs the edge, and you run around, and you end up getting a sack because Peyton sees it, and he tries to get away. Strip sack.
When the quarterback runs, that's a foot race between a defensive tackle.
Oh, Rodney gets blasted. Bringing the heat there, and there's Felix making plays, showing that get off everyone's been talking about. He is as healthy as he's been. He showed it right there.
Well, it's just the speed coming around the edge and looking out to your left. It's hard for a right-handed quarterback. You're looking out to your left. You better have that protected to your strong side. And excellent tackle there.
Well, the bench erupted, and Travis is excited. To the left of Browning. Browning, blitz is coming. Hicks, that ball's out. Loose football.
And snap hold, and he drilled it. He got this, I think. He absolutely got this. 69 yards. Are you kidding me, Coach?
He'll kick your Butker, won't he? This guy's something else. Every time I come to town, Harrison Butker lights it up. I should be his agent. 69 yards. Are you kidding me? Oh. Make the correction. They contain Fields, and now they make this a very difficult situation for Harrison Butker.
Watch Anthony Nelson there. I love it. Run to the sideline instead of trying to close the distance on Fields, and that leaves Kamara.
Meyer in the shotgun. Give to Johnson. He's in for 6. Touchdown, Chiefs. Emmett Johnson gets the first Chiefs touchdown of the preseason.
Nigra, Norzad, Hansen, Brenningstool kicked it out. Johnson goes untouched into the end zone. What a great response. Watch the kick out there. 2 kick out blocks. That's a heck of a drive by the offense to answer the Buccaneers touchdown, working the length of the field.
University of South Florida, go Bulls. Oh, there we go. Tips, overthrows. Perotti with the fortuitous bounce. Bucks get another takeaway on the preseason. They had 2 last week at the Jets. They have their first.
Minshew under center, and the give kind of wrapped up and thrown down in the backfield, and immediate penetration there by Jayshon Barham for a TFL loss of 2. 3rd and 12. Protection, throw, downfield, picked off, receiver fell down, and going other way, Dallas with an interception out of bounds near the 10-yard line. And the Cowboys, one of the standouts of Cam Soldier, the interception. Pressure, stepping up, Milton buying time, pumps, throws, got a man, Davis inside the 5 and into the end zone. Cowboys cap it with a touchdown toss. Davis out of the backfield for the 8-yard score.
Physical, and they can stand out by making those consistently and making big plays when they're there.
Speaking of big plays, on the money, Joe Milton downfield for a touchdown strike, a 53-yard touchdown pass to Jonathan Mingo. Here's Minshew, play fake. He's going to go downfield himself. Strike, back shoulder, Simi Fehoko. He's got it inside the 10. Is anybody having a better preseason than number 80, Simi? He does it again, another chunk catch, this time for 36 yards.
Short answer is no. One thing I love about this route is that Fehoko, he puts his hand up, he knows he beat his guy, but he tracks the ball and he protects the ball. He keeps himself between the defender and the ball, and that's just
progress he has made. 3rd and 3. Milton with time, throws, floats it to the near sideline, and racing down the sideline for the Dallas Cowboys is Camden Brown. The ball is loose and out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 1-yard line. Here's Milton, 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeper, QB draw, straight up the middle, and virtually untouched into the end zone. Dallas celebrating their 3rd touchdown in the first half.
For the inside zone, you have to get penetration.
Pocket holds, Minshew plenty of time. Buying more time, throwing. He's got a man at the 40-yard line. It's Sean Bowman out across the 45. Cardinals first down. Dallas from its own 28. Naked boot, Milton throwing. Hit by Camden Brown. Drilled. Wydett Williams Jr. comes in and lays some lumber. But it's a gain of 7 on first down.
That seemed like the same type of hit that we saw earlier, yet not a penalty. Outstanding play by Williams. Hits him in the midsection. They call that the strike zone. Doesn't lead with his head. Beautiful hit. That's football. I've always been amazed by running backs who can hurdle and then not stop. Right? Like, most times you hurdle, you get tackled. He hurdled and went about 10 more yards. Body down.
2nd down and 11. Give. reversing field, coming back to the near side, and then turning the corner up the sideline into the end zone is Phil Maffa. Into the game, and in the pay dirt for a 15-yard touchdown run. Les Govern's talking about operation, or the lack thereof at times, the pre-snap penalties. And there's the new running back racing across the 20. Trey Stewart spinning, churning, 29 yards.
From the 36, off the play fake, catch is made and is taken into the end zone by Arroyo for a Seahawks touchdown. On first down, he hands it off to Wright, found a big hole, and Wright will take it all the way for a Seahawks touchdown, 69 yards.
Nice job by Cam Ward. As soon as he gets out of the pocket, now he throws
the rule that Helm did not get both feet down.
Oh, he did it. You're right, Cam.
They got things going. His mind's on the threes because they're trying to tighten everything up and get it ready for that stand.
Cody White lost the football.
Cody White lost it, yep.
That's what you want to see. A little jolt of energy.
Donald Ford at the bottom of the pile. And the Titans have recovered.
There you go.
Hey, along those lines, Julian, when we were at practice.
So, we're going to continue to build our connection. I got to put the book. I got
on the Seahawks 3. Johnson to the end zone, touchdown. No OT.
See, that's where you just take off and run. Right. There's no need for him to take that sack. Just go. Potentially because he had Tyler Lockett, 5'10", and you had DK Metcalf. Nice interception.
Milrose pass picked off by Derek Canteen. That's the second pick thrown by Jalen Milroe.
Yeah. I'm going to take a look at the receiver, what happened. Right now, just the body language of Jalen Milroe.